This story starts with a house everyone in the town avoided. Many years ago, she ran away from her parents' house without looking back. She vowed never to return and never to remember what happened that night. Years passed. She had children of her own, already almost grown, and one day they received a strange letter, an invitation to visit their grandmother and grandfather, whom they had never met. At first, the children were excited. A trip to meet grandparents sounded like a small adventure. They packed their bags quickly, not knowing this journey would change everything. The morning came. The children got on the train and headed to a small town at the edge of the country. When they got off the train, they were greeted by a smiling elderly couple holding a sign with their names. Kind, neatly dressed, friendly. They immediately made a pleasant impression. On the way home, the grandmother and grandfather excitedly told the children about where their mother had spent her childhood, which swings she loved to play on, the secret spots she adored where she hid her diary. The children listened in awe, it seemed. These people truly knew her entire life. The first day went perfectly. The house was warm, cozy, and filled with the smell of freshly baked pastries, the very ones their mom used to love as a child. Late in the evening, when Carl and Bettis were lying in bed, sharing their impressions of the day, a strange sound echoed from the hallway, quiet like footsteps, and the clock showed only 10 in the evening. They opened the door and froze. Down the hallway, an old woman was wandering, completely naked and quietly in broken breath. She laughed like she was whispering to herself. The kids barely managed to slam the door shut, and shaking with fear, they hid under the blanket. They didn't sleep until morning. At breakfast, everything looked like nothing had happened. The same smile, the same cookies Mom always baked, and the soft music in the kitchen. After lunch, they decided to call their mom on video to tell her they arrived safely and to show her the house. She smiled when she saw the kids, but then her expression suddenly changed. Turn the camera toward the window, she said quietly. I want to see them. The kids pointed the camera outside. On the street, their grandparents were standing, waving and smiling warmly. Their mother suddenly went pale.
Kids, listen to me carefully. This is not my parents. Close the doors. Do not go near them. I am calling the police. Just stay on the line.
But at that very moment, footsteps sounded behind them. Grandmother and grandfather entered the room. The grandmother slowly closed the laptop, cutting off the connection. The grandfather leaned closer and whispered, We've been waiting for you for so long. After the grandmother closed the laptop, the room became so quiet that the children could hear their own heartbeat. Grandpa motioned for them to come to the kitchen and have some more cookies, but there was something cold, something unfamiliar in his eyes. At that moment, while they were distracted, the children noticed a door to the attic on the staircase. It was slightly open, as if someone wanted them to go up there. While the old couple argued in the kitchen, whispering something unclear, Carl grabbed his sister's hand and pulled her toward the stairs. Each step on the old staircase thumped like a heartbeat. Upstairs, the air smelled damp and something else. sweet, rotten. They opened the door. The attic was filled with boxes, old toys, and something covered with large sheets. Carl lifted one of them and instantly recoiled. There were bodies under the cloth, real bodies. Their real grandparents, cold, pale from time. Bettis screamed, but Carl covered her mouth, pointing to the wall. There was an old family photo hanging there. Their mom, little, smiling, standing next to her real parents. From behind the old boxes came a faint rustling sound. Then a calm, whispering voice said, "We've told you before, children. We've been waiting for you for a very long time." They turned around and saw the grandmother standing at the entrance to the attic. Her body was bare, trembling with a sharp, broken laughter, and Grandpa slowly lifted a rusty hunting hook from the floor. The door slammed shut. Darkness swallowed everything.
Kids, hello? Answer me?